Hey, 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 happy Wednesday. Sandra James, we're living it with Sandra James. Welcome in, everyone. It's good to see you. How's everything going on this Wednesday? I just have so much to share today. Well, at least I think so, but I really want to know, can you relate to any of this? That's what I really want to know. So, welcome in. It's a good day, and I'm ready to rock and roll. I had to have me a little bit of music today to kind of help me along the way. But I just thought about something that may not be such a good idea because I do not want to get a copyright strike. I just thought about that. But anyway, welcome in. How you doing, Miss Paula? It's good to see you back on the Dishwashing Diaries. Yes, yes, yes. And I had to stop in and let you know that I was glad to see you doing that. And the Dishwashing Diaries is one of my favorite things that you do on your channel. So I'm glad you started that back up because just while you're washing dishes, it's a good time to have a good conversation. But before I get to rambling on about all of this stuff that I have going on, welcome in, Jackie. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. I wanted to share something about a winning that I received. So I am a core crew member at the Kendi K All Day channel. And if you don't know about Kendi K All Day, it's a lifestyle channel, but it's also a channel where she supports and help creators grow their channels. And she calls that the Creator Collective. And so she has a membership, and also, by the way, she is on the GLP-1 weight loss journey, and she hosts a panel on Mondays for all the GLP-1 family and community, and they share a lot about how they're doing and how they're faring on their weight loss. Good morning, Malvika. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for the compliment. Um, but for her crew members, she always do every month a prize pick where she pick names from her members and they win prizes. So I won a prize in the month of April, I believe it was, and I wanted to share it. I wanted to open it with you. It's called the Nostalgia Mini Electric Skillet and Noodle Maker, right? So I'm going to open it up. Hopefully you'll be able to see. It's quite small and convenient. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Paula. I miss coming over to the channels, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit today too, as I go along to share. But I'm going to try to open this thing up, get it if I can get it out of this box. It's a little bitty thing, but it's cute. I know, Paula, you did win a prize. You won a gift card, correct? Let me see if I can get this out of here without dropping it. I got a lot going on over here on this little bitty space. But this is it. Let me get it out the plastic so you can really see it. Let's see here. And it's pretty convenient for me because y'all know I don't cook, right? So let's see. I was so surprised and excited. I know, me too. So this is it. It has a little lid on it. And this is the skillet right here. It's electric, so I can plug it in and make my little Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, asparagus, or whatever, because I take small portions whenever I do eat. And also, there's another piece to it. So I guess this is the See, I guess this is the noodle maker. But it's cute, it's quaint, it's perfect for me. I was really happy to win it. I don't often win stuff unless I go to the casino. So, but yes. So I wanted to share that and give a shout out to Kendi K. I think everybody in the chat is either a crew member or a core crew member at Kendi K's channel. But just in case someone comes into the chat who doesn't know her, I'm going to put her information, her channel, in the chat. Just in case. So people can visit that channel and excuse me, hopefully become a crew member as well. Yes, perfect one. Perfect for one. Yes. And sometimes on Sunday mornings my husband will make breakfast, and I like when he does the little omelets for me and stuff. So he can either do it in here or I can make my own omelet. It's quaint and it's good for small portions. So I was really happy about that and wanted to share. Also, her link is in the description uh, for those of you who are on the replay or who will be on the replay. And also the link, if you want to get this mini skillet and noodle maker, the link is also in the description below. So yes, now you guys have heard me talk about 1,000 times that I needed to get some organization in my life and get things in an organized fashion because I was exercising at all different times of day and night and, managing the 2 jobs and doing all of that stuff. Welcome in, Kendi K. Happy Wednesday to you. I just shared about the prize that I won with the mini skillet and noodle maker, which I absolutely love. It's quaint. It's perfect for me. And I am so happy. And I also shared, a little bit about your channel and what you do over there. And so the links are in the description below. Your channel's in the description below, and your channel is also in the chat for those who may come through or who may be on the replay and want to visit your channel. Yes, and it is such an absolute blessing to be a core crew member over at Kendi K all day. I really enjoy it and I have a lot of fun. I learn a lot and I get to see a lot of the lifestyle too. And I love that because I don't get out with the shopping and stuff that much. So anyway, let's get to it. Now, what I want to know from you guys is, do you feel like you have too much on your plate, but you're not taking anything off your plate? If that's you, put a 1 in the chat and also share a little bit about that. So for me, I have been talking about, getting my life in a more prioritized and organized manner. And so I finally wrote some things down because we can have it in our mind all the time and say we're going to do this and say we're going to change that. And do we actually do it? But I think that writing it down, at least for me, has helped me to, prioritize the things that I want to do, the things that I need to not do anymore. So I kind of wrote some things down. And so my prioritized, I guess you could call it a list. I don't really want to call it a list, but I have it narrowed down to my relationship with God. My health is second under God. My marriage and my family, my jobs, and then the YouTube channel. These are the things that I want to stay committed to and lock down and keep going with it. And so I wrote them down and I'm looking at them every day. And I have not only talked about it, but I have actually started doing it. Jackie says, I got too much working on getting things off one step at a time, like exercising. I recently lost 4 pounds. Congratulations. 4 pounds is a big deal. It's a big deal. And I'm going to be talking about some stuff tomorrow too, because and it has a tiny bit to do with weight, but that's for tomorrow. So congratulations, Jackie, on losing 4 pounds. It's important to you. It's important to me. And it's important to other people who want to hear that losing weight can actually happen. So great job on that. So yes, that's what it is. But now I have gotten rid of some things. Well, I'm not going to say gotten rid of some things. That's not a very good way to express it. But I have narrowed down, and I have removed some things from off of my plate. And so I wanted to share that with you all. So one of the things that I have let go of, how about that, is volunteering. So I was volunteering as a writer. I was writing stories for an organization, a nonprofit organization, and I was writing the stories about other ostomates as they shared their stories. I took the stories and put it in a form where it could be posted and shared on newsletters and websites and such. So I was writing these stories about ostomy life and ostomates and telling their story. I am no longer going to be doing that. So that has been taken off my plate. That's one of the things. As far as my YouTube channel, I'm going to stick to my Mondays and Thursdays that I've been faithful and committed to since September of last year. I'm going to keep that. And on lives, I will do them when I can. And when I can, it's probably going to be on a Wednesday or a Saturday or a Friday. I'm not locked in on any of those lives. And I will just do them as I can and come on whenever I have an open window that's not going to distract or disturb my everyday life. So that's what I'm doing about that. And so there are several things, but I want to hear from you guys. Are you taking anything off your plate? Or are you looking at the plate, knowing that it's full, and you're still trying to eat it? That's what I want to know. And if you guys can share that with me, I would be more than happy to hear it and to root you on and to support you on that. But I know, as I always say, I know I'm not the only one. So I have a little routine, and I don't want to like put it in a planner. I don't want to I'm going to be committed to it, but I don't want to lock it in a way that I block out things like emergencies. Sometimes in life you can have a routine, but you have emergencies, you have things that come up, and I always have people who reach out to me and they need support or help with something. I have a cousin who is going through chemotherapy right now, and so he needs help with keeping things clean around the house, and just helping him with the support because he just started, and so he's experiencing the fatigue and such. And so I may have to drive over there and go and do something for him. Kendi K said, I think what we are is human. We are part-time creators with full-time lives. Absolutely. And when you have a lot of stuff on your plate and you're trying to eat all of that stuff and do all that stuff, all it does is hinder your growth, hinder your health, and hinder anything that you could do for yourself or for anyone else. So it was about time for me to stop talking about it and start doing something about it. And so that's where I am today. And I really wanted to share it with you guys. So I have a little, let's see, uh what else am I letting letting go of? Yes. So I have two jobs, as you know. So what I'm going to do, and I haven't done it yet, but I'm doing it today. I'm going to either take a leave from my second job, or I'm going to leave the job totally. And so I will be talking to my boss today to have that conversation with her. But with the second job, it's a bit much on my plate, especially right now, while there's only two people on my team at the primary job, and we're both doing the work of four people. We have the other two are out with newborns and having children and stuff. So it's really been a lot. I've been working late, and if I haven't been visiting your channel, that is why. I've been busy. I'm trying to keep up, but I have a plan for that as well. So either the second job, I will be going on leave, or I will be leaving the job completely. So it all depends on the conversation that I will have today. Yes, Paula, peace is priceless. That somebody should put that on a t-shirt if it's not on one already. As for my businesses, my candle businesses, what I'm going to do with that. So I'm in connection with another person. And so we have a business together, and that business is called Nest and Nurture. I do the candles and the room sprays for that business. When November gets here, I'm going to separate myself from that business and just manage the one Grace and Glow that I have at this time. It's the Jackie says it's the okay, just care of yourself. That's all that matters. Absolutely. And that's what this is about, caring for myself, being able to manage my health, and the health aspect of it I'll be talking about tomorrow. And getting my life in a way that I can function, be happy, get things done, but also have peace, rest, and serenity, and whatever I have for others. And the only way that I can do all of that is to take care of me first. So, yes, that's what's happening. I feel good about it. Planting flowers here today, and tomato plants. Awesome. And I'm also going to have someone else plant some flowers. So that's coming up. That's another talk. I'm having some things done in my backyard because that's where I'm going to be spending a lot of time going forward on Sundays. So yes, and so I'm going to keep Grace and Glow, but what I'm going to do with Grace and Glow is I'm going to probably let go of Shopify and do local and personal orders. Or if someone wants to get something from Grace and Glow, I'm going to do that and organize it through emails. I don't want to spend money for Shopify if it's not going to have a lot of activity. And right now, I don't really need a lot of activity, but to get get it in a way where I can still do it and do it effectively, serve customers, and not be overwhelmed. So that's the plan. Kendi K is saying that is so nice for Paula. I have wildflower seeds to plant out back too. Kendi K is gonna eventually plant some flowers. That's gonna be awesome. You know, I'm gonna have daisies, right? Yes. So that's what I'm going to be doing with, some of the things I'm letting go of, or either reconfiguring it in my life. And I want to share that. So I do have a mini schedule as far as my workout, and I'll be talking about that a little bit more tomorrow. But I'm going to do Coach Mean Reen on Mondays. I can't do it 4 days or 3 days a week, because I have my other exercise stuff that I want to do, but I don't want to give it all away. So I'm just going to save that. Even though I wrote it down, I'm going to save that. But I'll be with Coach Reen on Mondays, and then the rest of the routine that I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week. But on the weekends, right? So that will be Saturday will be the time when I do things with my husband or with my grandsons. I have 3 grandsons, and they're very active. So we have sports, we have a lot of visiting other families and stuff, and so I'm going to be spending more time with them on Saturdays whenever they would have me, because they let me know when they want me to come and when they don't, which I think is great. So yes, Kendi K said, I love that for you. Spending lots of time in your backyard. Yes. It cut costs. Yeah. You are thinking like a boss with emphasis on prioritizing you. Absolutely. And thank you. Thank you for that. I am, because this is just crazy. I started having headaches, just too much to do. I want to do so many things, and everything that I do, I absolutely love, but I need to get it together. I don't want to hurt myself, after all the things that I went through to get through cancer and get through the treatment. Now I'm supposed to be living fully, and I can absolutely do everything that I have organized if I keep God first. And that's another story that I may share with you all someday. But my relationship with God had fallen to the wayside, and I am building my way back to him and getting my way back to him, because without him I can absolutely do nothing. And some of the responsibilities that I know that I'm supposed to be doing, I haven't been doing them. And so I'm moving forward with doing them and rebuilding my relationship with my first love. And I'll share some of the things that I had going on before I fell by the wayside. But God is gracious, and he always allow his sons and daughters to come back to their first love. And so that's where I am. Ooh, somebody wants to send me money. Yay. But yes, so I'm doing that. And I just think that my life is going to be better, and my engagement and my relationship with you all is going to be better, because I have taken the steps to get myself together. Sundays will be my day for whatever I want to do. And it's all about me on Sunday, unless I want to go hang out with my friends. But if I want to go to church, I could go to church. If I want to stream church, I'll be streaming church. I'll be in the backyard. I will use that day for my crafting. I even have narrowed down my crafting, because as you guys know, I do soap, I do body sprays, I do room sprays, I do massage oil candles, I do standard candles, I do non-wick candles, and I do a lot of crocheting and blankets and scarves and hats and all that stuff. So I'm going to narrow it down to, I'm just working on pillows going forward. Working on pillows. Is Kyle in the, well, I think Kyle was on last night. I don't think he's in here now, but he was in here last night after I had scheduled. So I'm going to be doing pillows, because when I get to December, I want to be able to take these pillows to the hospital for those who are having cancer treatment and having their infusions. I want to be able to bless them with these pillows that I have crocheted. So that is the plan for the pillows. I have, been crocheting and making washcloths and trying to finish the blankets that I had started when I was in treatment. And so even with the crocheting, I can't do all of those different things all at once and get it done. So I'm just going to focus on the pillows. And whatever crafting that I want to do, if it's embroidery or if I, whatever it is that I want to do as it relates to crafting, I will do that. And that's going to be it. If I want to hang out and play games on my phone, or, I play the gambling games that is not real money, but I like to play those, and Candy Crush, and just kicking back and just relaxing, listening to some music and just doing me. So I will be doing all of those things on Sunday. And I think I had, so like if I'm also going to be binging. I love to do replays. I love to watch different channels. So I'm going to put that to Sunday, and I'll be binging, or I'll be watching whatever videos that I missed, or just the ones that I like, and I think that would be better for me because, hey, Adam, welcome in. Good to see you, and happy belated birthday to you again. Adam's birthday was on Mother's Day, and he wanted to know about his gift, so he got a little gift from San. You know me, I'm working, but wanted to say, hey, good to see you always, Adam, and thank you for always supporting me, showing me love, and laughing and cutting it up with me too. I appreciate you. Yeah, so that's basically what I have done and what I am doing. And so the challenge, there's also a challenge in all of this reconfiguring and reorganizing and prioritizing your life. The challenge is being committed to what you set up. So that's where I am right now. I need to be committed to everything that I've put on this paper, and I'm going to give myself 30 days to see if I'm still where I'm supposed to be with it. And, let's see what it does. But yes, I finally done it. And there are some other things also that I didn't mention, but they're no brainers, so far as, eating and resting and, you know, taking care of the chores around the house, as I have chores. Me and my husband split the responsibilities. And so, keeping up with those things, but those are no brainer things, regular everyday life things that has to happen. And so I didn't really think I needed to mention that, but just in case somebody wanted to know, well, what about this and what about that? So yes, I will be checking in with you all to let you know how I'm doing with it, and if I'm keeping to it, and what have the benefits been since I've been doing it. So I will also be sharing that with you all. And I cannot believe that I'm the only one and nobody is telling me that they're taking anything off their plate. Hey Cal, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you, that guy. Yes. I saw you on the channel on the comments last night. It is good to see you, and thank you for checking in. Let me just put this in here real quick. Yeah. Kyle. How's the RV going? And have you traveled anywhere? That's what I want to know, because I've been missing your lives as well. So if you went somewhere, or you traveled, or you did something miraculous in the RV, I would really love to know. And I would check your channel to see if you shared anything like that. And welcome in again. And thank you for always checking in and stopping through to see me. Not going to let my retired, wait a minute, Paula said, Not gonna let my retired plate get over full. That's awesome. That's awesome. Don't do it because it's gonna hurt more than it's gonna help. It's going good. Did you see the video that I posted on Monday? What did you think of the the thumbnail? You were talking about that thumbnail yesterday. I didn't make the thumbnail. My best friend made it. I got to go check it out. No, I haven't seen it, but you did mention it yesterday, and I congratulated you on it because you were so excited about it and you shared it. So that's awesome, Kyle. But yes, I'll be on Sundays. I will be going back to visit every channel that had a live or a video that I missed, and that's my free time. So I'll be able to do it with ease. I'm taking stuff off my plate, Jackie says. I am reducing the number of videos I post and taking more breaks. I'm also between working 2 jobs, looking to move and trashing stuff. Okay, that's what I'm talking about because it's important. I'm telling you, I was totally overwhelmed and tired and sleepy and all kinds of stuff. And I just can't be in that place and say that I'm doing well and saying that all is well and saying that I'm healthy. As the mind has to be healthy, the body has to be healthy, the spirit has to also be healthy. And relationships with others absolutely has to be healthy. And so that's why I'm moving forward and no more talking about it, but getting it done. Okay, thank you. I wanted to bring awareness to what is this word? What is this word? And just amazing how I'm glad I had somebody close to me that helped me with my thumbnails and ideas that I've known for almost 4 years now from now on. Okay, but yeah, Kyle, but remember also you have the Ag Studio to help you with thumbnails as well. So you remember we talk about that when we're in shop talk. So use Act Studio. Maybe you won't always have somebody to help you. And I thank God because I've been managing my channel by myself, but now that I've been attending and being a core crew member over at Kindy K all day, I've learned a lot and it's helped me, and I don't feel overwhelmed about thumbnails and descriptions and titles and things like that because the information and the shares that's being provided over there. So is really helpful. So you should give it a try. Next time you're gonna have to teach me how to do that once we're on the panel because I don't know any of that stuff. Yeah, you gotta stick and stay and listen when we're over there. And all the information is there. It's no big deal, anyways, but thank you for the help. I just have my friend help me with it, and he's really good. So that's awesome too. If you have someone that's helping you, that's super great. But also, when on those times when they can't, you can check out the Act Studio. So, but before I land the plane, you all, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who is here in the chat today, and thank you to those who will be in the replay later on. I really appreciate you, and I really want to still hear more and more about what you all are doing to enhance your life. And I didn't even mention about how that's going to be helpful for my life as an ostomate as well. So tomorrow I will have on Thursday, there will be at 8:30 a.m. There will be a video where I'm going to share more about some other things that relates to what I've done here and what I shared today. Activating AI as your virtual assistant is great for thumbnails and titles and for everything. And it absolutely is. While you have done your filming, Act Studio, it can help you put everything else together, because I'm going to say this before I go too. The part about doing the title and the description and the hashtags and the tags and all of that stuff, I just, was like, oh, I just, it's a lot to do, and so having that support, it really makes it easier to get things done more efficiently and quicker. So, consider it. See you later, Kyle. Have a great rest of your day. And I am headed to work. Again, thank you all for being here. I hope that the things that I have shared today is stirring up something in you, or encouraging you to get your life prioritized if it's not already. And that there was some tips in there to help you along the way. I want to thank you guys again for being here. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the video where I'll be sharing some more things that's going on. Thank you, Jackie. I do a little bit of mix. Some of the thumbnail is part me. Some of the thumbnails are all me, and some of the thumbnails are the AI support. So I do a mixture of all of them, always trying to keep it going. So I will see you guys in the next one, and have a great rest of your day. Happy Wednesday to you, and keep winning, keep living, keep growing, and keep sharing. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Living it stronger every day, living it, finding my own way. I lost a midlife, I say it plain. Colorectal cancer didn't win the game. Living it confident and brave, living it with Sandra Jane.